Hi everyone, Mastodon here. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would follow up on a video I saw Gus had made a while back. He wants us to show a record with the skull on it. I'm not gonna do exactly that. I am also inspired by Garage Geek's videos about where he also shows skulls related to the same thing. But I just thought I would go through my record collection and see if I could find what records I could find with skulls on them. I'm sure there are some missing. There are also some questions on whether or not I should show our Maiden album covers, but I don't consider Eddie, although I think initially it was called Eddie Head, the Head, or Eddie Head, a skull. He's more of a semi-putrefied zombie or mummy character, perhaps. I'm not sure. And some of the records I'm showing, I'm going to be asking you, do you think this is a skull? And first off, just a quick look at a skull of sorts that I have on my wall. It's a Pearl Jam poster that I bought online a while back because I was captivated by the way it looked. Now, I haven't attended that concert. I have three Pearl Jam concert posters on my wall, and I've attended two of their shows. Not that particular one, which I think was in where was it? Well, somewhere I haven't been. Anyway, let's have a look at what I can show here. I'll show the CDs first. And immediately I lie, actually. I came across this when I was showing Ash singles for my summer vinyl tag. And this is from the band Ash. This is the little box set that I have with all of Ash's 7 inches from 94 to 2004. So Numbskull and Wild Surf. You see my favorite version of Ash when they still had Charlotte as a member, Charlotte Hatherley. So let's have a look at the CDs I dug out, which I now have to put back. Yeah, no, I'm going to show this last, but because it ties in with another thing I'm going to show after. Right, so what do we have here? Well, we have Accept, Death Row. Now, that's got to be a skull, right? An X-rayed one at that. Music on CD. One that I think I got about a year or two ago to finish up my Accept studio album CD collection, and I must admit I haven't listened to it more than maybe once or twice. Next up we have Alice in Chains. So it's a dinosaur. The devil put dinosaurs here, apparently. Yeah, so that's a fossilized skull. Next up we have a painted skeleton and skull from perhaps my favorite singer-songwriter, Neil Finn. And this is from his solo debut album, Try Whistling This, which unfortunately has never been released on vinyl. So there you have. Try Whistling This. Probably his most crowded house-like solo album. Came after the wonderful Together Alone, and I guess some of those songs were meant for a crowded house album that never arrived. Next one, you'll all have seen this, of course. This is Deftones. And next one up, is this a skull? It's Underworld 100 Days Off. Yeah, I like this. This is fun. But is it a skull? Is it a face? Next up, we have super furry animals with a mung or mane in Welsh. This was an album they released after not doing as well with a previously very overproduced, well, not overproduced, very hard worked out album, or whatever you would like to say. This album is entirely in Welsh, and it's the highest charting Welsh language album ever, not least in the United States of America. So yeah, kind of a skull there. I could have shown the vinyl box I have of this, but this sort of does the same trick. So you see the face there, but when you do this, you get a skull of some sort of horse, maybe smoking a pipe, pancake in a pipe. Next up, we have another techno outfit, Orbital, with the All Together. There's your skull. It's like Daft Punk with their helmets removed. And then we have a live album. This is Pearl Jam in Oslo on June 29, 2014. I was there. We have The Offspring with Ixnay on the Humbre. And we have another Offspring, Smash. Then we have another Is This a Skull? Or just a face? This is Danish band Mew with Visuals. So that more or less did all the CDs. This one is from Gas Coombs, from the band Supergrass, and it's Here Come the Bombs. It's kind of a play on a skull there with some headphones on. Gas Coombs' solo career is just great, wonderful artist. I love Supergrass as well. And speaking of Supergrass, this is an album that I have 4 copies of. I'm not going to show the 4th one because it's still in the box set where I pulled the vinyl out. Fortunately, the vinyl is, well, I'll show you. Anyway, this is my old copy. Here we are. And this was their, I don't remember when this came out. Everything's so tiny. 1999. I think I bought this copy in the UK. And this is their 2022 deluxe edition. They gradually are re-releasing all of their studio albums in super deluxe form. So this comes with an extra 2 discs of unreleased related material, and finally from the fantastic box set that they released, which included lots of reading material, bonus stuff, all the albums on CD, unfortunately all the albums on vinyl as well, but not the kind of vinyl that we necessarily want, for a lack of a better word. I'm not saying that picture discs are as terrible as they once were, but I would agree with some people that they still seem to be a bit noisy. So basically I played these once and haven't really gotten around to play, because this is one of those rare occasions where I actually end up sticking with the CDs only. And I have a couple of more vinyls here. Everyone will of course know this one, Brain Salad Surgery. This album cover, by the way, was designed by H.R. Giger, a Swiss artist who is also, of course, known for having been the source or developer of the Xenomorph from the Alien franchise. And also he did, by the way, he did a solo album debut cover. So that was a lot of word in a word. He did the cover for the solo album debut of Debbie Harry. You know, where she's got those, you know, pins through her face. So that was also H.R. Giger. And then we move on to yet another. Is this a skull? We're going back to Super Furry Animals with Rings Around the World. Probably, in my opinion, their masterpiece. And I love it so much that I even have a giant poster of it on my wall. So, yeah, kind of a skull, isn't it? And finally, was Retour en Belle France with Gojira, who are, of course, have been in news lately because they appeared in the otherwise so Olympic opening ceremony. This for me was the best part, along with the laces. Yeah, so that's the way of all flesh. Pardon, Gus, that I probably didn't do it quite the way you'd envisioned, but that was my entry into Gus's idea to show records with skulls in them. Please click like and subscribe. That makes me happy, and I hope to see you soon in another video.